Hi, this is Stephanie Goldsmith. I am a lead director with LimeLight by Alcone, and I am in Bandera, Texas, the cowboy capital of the world. And I'm reaching out today to Canadians. Who do you know in Canada that loves makeup or that loves skincare and is passionate about chemical-free products and paraben-free and toxic waste being taken out of makeup? Those are the people that I want to reach today, and I want to answer some questions about what's happening with our launch in Canada. So, what is LimeLight? LimeLight is a direct sales company that sells chemical-free skincare that practically dripped off of a tree. I mean, we're talking as pure as the driven snow. Leaping Bunny certified, a lot of it certified organic, many of the products gluten-free, many of the products vegan, all but two of the skincare products. And not only do we pride ourselves on being chemical free, but we get chemical free in the most sustainable way. So for instance, shea butter is something that can be processed using chemicals to get the butter out of the shea nut, or it can be processed in a much lengthier ordeal using water and people. And we choose to buy it from the people that support the women whose job it is to extract the shea butter from the nut and do it sustainably and supporting that culture. So a lot cheaper to just have it shipped in. Who knows how it was treated? We just need the shea butter, right? No, we care about every single element of where these ingredients are coming from and how they're coming to us. Sorry, that was a little bit of a tangent, but it's important to know how passionate this company is about doing things with integrity. Okay, so that's the skincare. We also sell makeup, and this is not makeup that we just invented. This is makeup that has been around for a very long time. So if you have ever been or know a pro in the makeup industry, you may have heard of companies like RCMA, Ket, Skindinavia, Kryolan, or also Dermacolor. So those are some of the companies that actually make our makeup, and then we put our brand on them. And look how pretty our brand is. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so these are the makeup products that have been used by professional and celebrity makeup artists for 50 years, okay? They were being sold at a store, our flagship iconic store called Alcone in New York, and it's kind of where pro makeup artists went to shop. It's sort of like the Sephora for pros, okay? So they're not selling Dior and things like that. They're selling Kryolan and RCMA and Ket and all of these other pro brands. So Alcone decided, hey, what if we create another little company within our company and we sell these amazing products to real people? What would that look like? Well, it would look like a big fat mess if you didn't have a little bit of guidance on how to use these products, because I'm telling you, they're not like anything you have ever used before. Okay, these are, for instance, our foundation is wax based. It comes from a botanical wax. So if you're thinking like paraffin wax on your face, like a candle, you're thinking wrong. I mean, it's what I have on my beautiful skin from our beautiful skincare, and it goes on like a dream. It's extremely versatile, meaning that you can use it, you can mix it with moisturizer and get a very just sort of tinted look, or you can go Barbie doll plastic perfect. This is something that pro artists, I was a pro artist for 20 years, would use on set when they have to do everything, makeup on everybody from a little kid that's supposed to look like they just woke up to, you know, a woman who's supposed to look glamorous to a man who's just supposed to, you know, we just need to take out some redness. So the versatility of these products and the uniqueness, the wear and the durability are what make them so fantastic and so sought after by pro makeup artists. But if you were to pick up this foundation off of the street and just out of a store and try to put it on with your typical foundation brush, looking for mine here, here we go, something like this, you would not get a very happy result. And so we are beauty guides, and we kind of guide you through the process and teach you how to use the makeup. And it does take a little bit of practice. Our shadows are so pigmented that if you were to just simply take your little shadow brush and kind of dig into the shadow like you normally do, you would have an enormous mess on your hands and you may never get your brush clean. It's just something really otherworldly that you probably will be blown away by, especially if you haven't had your toe dipped into that industry and played with those products before. So that's kind of our makeup. So that's what LimeLight does. We are beauty guides selling pro makeup and chemical-free skincare to normal, average, everyday women and teaching them how to go about it and how to share it with other people. So let me tell you what LimeLight isn't, okay? We are not your direct sales company who is super competitive and cutthroat. We have a culture of collaboration and support. When you join LimeLight, you are going to be welcomed into a family, and we're run by a family. Our co-CEOs are two adorable women who are nothing short of miraculous in their courage and their faith in this business. So we are being led by incredible leaders, and we are also not a value brand. We're not expensive. As soon as I start talking about pro makeup, people think, oh, well, obviously it's probably like, you know, commercial kitchen appliances, you know, where a refrigerator is $6,000 instead of $2,000, and that just could not be further from the truth. Our price point is anywhere from $12 to $36 for makeup, and we do have some skincare products that are in the $84 range, but most of them are in the $30 range, and many of them below $30. So I hope that that puts you at ease with wondering where your price point is. It's extremely affordable, and the company would rather take a hit on profits and make this available to everyone because skincare kills people. It's full of horrible, horrible chemicals that are not regulated, and therefore they run rampant by mob-like cosmetology people who are throwing them in there because all they care about is the bottom line. And our company just really wants to put safe products in the hands of every single woman all across the globe. Okay, we are going global. Canada is our very first country outside of the United States that we are opening up in, and we are open now. So why, if you're in Canada, should you join the Foxes Den, which is my little team? I'm based out of Bandera, Texas, but most of my team members are in Dallas, Houston, Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, Idaho. We're kind of spread all over the place, California, and so we are communed. We commune via Facebook. We commune through our Facebook group, and we come together in a lot of different ways through Messenger, through Marco Polo. But we stay really close and we share life together. And if you're looking for a place where you can be accepted and you can grow as a person and be around other amazing women who are on a journey that is very similar to yours, most likely. There's 70 of us. More than likely somebody in that group has walked your path before. And this is a really safe place to be. If you just need to be a part of something and this sounds like something that fits for you, great. If you're a money maker and a ball buster and a boss babe and you're ready to just go out and slay the world and make $1 million, you can do that too. We have lots of people in this company making $83,000 a month. That would be $1 million a year if you made it consistently every month. I'm not one of those. I make about $2,000 to $3,000 a month, and I'm thrilled with that, but I am definitely going for 10. I want 10 grand a month. And beyond that, let's baby steps, okay? I'm getting there. Love to make $83,000 a month, but I'm really happy with where I am and the amount of effort that I put in. So how many hours do you have to work to do this? How many hours does it take to make, let's say, $300 a month? I'd say you could probably get in an hour a day and easily make $300 a month, and that might pay your car payment. It might be your gas budget for the month. It may just be your running around money so that you're not broke all the time, and when your friends, you know, are selling something or doing something, you don't have to say no, and it gives you the power to say yes. So I would say for that level of income, an hour a day is about all that you need to do. And when I say an hour a day, I mean basically you're Facebooking. You're just doing it with a little bit more intent and purpose. And a lot of those hours in a day can just be simply reaching out to somebody and building relationships, having lunch, going to a yoga class, really reaching out and just expanding your network. From there, to get to about $1,000 a month, I'd say probably 2 hours to 3 hours, 5 days a week. And from there, I mean, I probably do about 4 hours a day. It's never consistent. I don't work from 12 to 4. I don't work from 9 to noon or anything like that. It just kind of happens when it happens, and I do it as my life is moving forward, and I just simply work it in. While I'm sitting in line to pick up my kids, I'm sending out some messages, I'm posting sales on Facebook, I'm reaching out and following up with previous customers. During my kids' you know, ballet class, I might be doing a little bit more work, and then during the intermittent hours throughout the day, I can sneak in a little bit of this kind of stuff where I'm doing the YouTube video. So it's pretty fun work. It's a lot more brain work than it is body work. Okay, one other thing that we are not, let me go back to that really quickly. We are not a bandwagon company. There are a lot of companies, because direct sales is such a hot thing right now, there's a lot of companies being created just to jump onto the direct sales bandwagon. So if you're a super smart, savvy chick with a Harvard degree, you might partner up with somebody and be like, look, let's make our $1 million in direct sales. What can we make to sell people that'll be really cheap and has a huge upsell, and that half of the population will buy? Oh, that would be makeup or skincare. Okay, you can do it so cheap. The markup can be well over 1,000%. You can sell it to women. That's half of the, you know, population, and you can. Cosmetics industries for years have been selling it based on our fears and kind of playing off of what we don't like about ourselves and using that to their advantage. And gosh, I am just here to crush that. I want LimeLight to be worldwide and global so that we can teach women that that is absolutely not how you create the best brands. Okay, it is not how you win women over. It is how you beat them down and keep them buying products with uncertainty and making them feel like they're not returnable, and you're just not creating a safe place. You are just furthering the man, you know, the man. So we're also, I mentioned that we're not competitive. I have a few notes. I wanted to make sure I didn't forget anything. We're not a discount company. We don't have sales every 10 seconds, okay? We're not giving away the product. We make an incredible product. We make it affordable so everyone can have it, and we stand behind that. And anything else just kind of cheapens the brand, and we don't do it. So we have massive integrity in that area, and that makes you feel like you're in a really safe place. Okay, when companies are out slashing prices and trying to get people to buy and jump on board because their kit is only $29, you gotta wonder, what is it that you're selling that you're able to give it away for practically nothing? It's probably not shea butter extracted by a small village in Africa supporting women who are making money to send their children to school. It's probably not. Okay, so how much does it cost? If you're in Canada, it's $212, and you're gonna get about $500 worth of products. If you are in the United States, it's $169 for your starter kit, and you're going to, this month, get about $500 worth of products. Any other month that you decide to join, we have a unique situation this month with launching in Canada that has allowed us to add 5 brushes and 4 shadows to the starter kit this month, because we have some changes coming up next month, and there is some inventory that we're able to sort of let go. So $169 plus tax and shipping is going to come out to closer to $200, and then if you're in Canada, $212. We pay the tax for customs, and then you pay your regular tax and shipping. And that'll take 8 to 9 days to arrive in Canada, and here in the United States, it'll take 5 to 7 days to arrive. How much can you earn? I kind of went over that already. You can earn up to $1 million a year and much, much more. Our company is very young. It's only 3 years old, and we have people that go very quickly to the top, 6 months before they're literally at the top level of the company that we have. But you know what? There's room at the top of this company. There's not only one leader up there. She shares that floor with as many people who can get there. There is no glass ceiling in LimeLight. There is no cap on your earning potential. But here's what you need to know. This is not going to happen overnight. And if you're thinking, hey man, I'm just going to jump in and get all those products for this heck of a deal, that's not really what we're looking for. And I don't mind telling you, I really don't need that on my team, because you don't want to put up with me every day in your face asking you, hey girl, how are we going to rock this? Okay, what are we doing today? It's not worth it. There's a $10 fee every month and a $75 annual fee after your first year. And if you add all of that up, it means that you need to be spending about $80 or $90 a month on your own personal skincare if you're not planning to actually sell and work this as a business. So I don't recommend that you buy the kit unless you're serious about making some money. However, if you're going to do it and get in, try it out for 30 days and see what you're doing. And you can always retire your membership with our company if you decide not to sell. But I'm betting that after 30 days of using these products, you're going to be blown away and so eager to share them with other people, because you know, we have this stigma that natural stuff just isn't really effective. I mean, how could a natural oil balance my skin better than a straight up chemical peel or a, you know, product filled with alcohol? Well, find out. Let's find out together. I think that you will be pretty amazed. We have lots of education. There's tons and tons of support in our resource library, and then you have an entire team available at your disposal. We also are very open with our leadership, and nobody is trapped, and there is no sense of like I have to go through these certain ranks in order to get my questions answered. If I'm not your cup of tea, you can go to my upline, you can go to somebody else in the company. Everyone is very collaborative and eager to support you however they can, whether they make a dime off of you or not. I've had some burning questions answered by some top leaders who have nothing to do with upline, downline, and they're back to me in a heartbeat, because it's their heart. Like, that is what they're here for, is to help women succeed, and they're doing it, and they just want to see other people do it too. It's very exciting to be a part of this because it's so different from most direct sales companies, where there's this very sort of cutthroat, you know, if I raise up a leader, she's going to be snatched away from my paycheck and I'm going to be left with nothing, and so I want to just make sure she never quite gets there. Like, that happens in so many companies, not here. And we can talk more about the compensation plan in detail, but I wanted to give out those few FAQs. We are open in Canada now. If you are in Canada and you want to sponsor a team and you want to sponsor globally, we will be opening this year in France and the UK and Germany and several other places. And in order to sponsor people in those countries, you'll have to have a little bit of a running start. So you want to get in now while you can and become a founding beauty guide with LimeLight by Alcone internationally. I mean, the opportunity is unreal. Our founding beauty guide here, our very first beauty guide, is at the top of the company. She's such a goofball, and she's so amazing and such a blessing to so many people on this team. And she's just watching it roll in. Retirement, done. Income, done. Husband retired from the job he hates, done. Couple of hard years of her pounding the pavement and really putting in the effort, and now she can sit back and just throw little hearts at all of us and encourage all of us to get where she is. And there's several more. I'm speaking of one in particular person, our very first beauty guide in this country. You could be that girl in Canada. So let's get going.